Hi, this is Jaya. In this video, we shall see the summary of The Book Thief by Markus Zusak. The story is set in Nazi Germany in World War II, and the main themes of the book are death, duality, mortality, and the power of words. The important characters are Liesel Memminger, who is the book thief. She is 9 years old at the beginning of the story, and after the death of her brother, she is taken in by the Huberman family. Hans Huberman, he is Leslie's foster father. Once a reluctant soldier during World War I, he is a house painter and accordionist. He teaches Leslie to read. Rosa Huberman is Leslie's foster mother. She washes and irons clothes for the wealthy people of Malching. Ruddy Steiner is Liesel's neighbor and eventual best friend. He is one of the 6 children and is obsessed with American track athlete Jesse Owens. Max Vandenberg is a young Jewish man who changes the Huberman's lives. And the main character is Death, who is a sympathetic narrator of Liesel's story, and Death's duty is to carry the souls of the dead away. This is a historical fiction novel set in Nazi Germany during World War II. The book was published in 2005 and later on was adapted into a feature film in 2013 by the same name. The novel follows the adventures of a young girl, Liesel Memminger. The story is narrated by Death, and the novel presents the lives and viewpoints of many victims of the ongoing war, that is World War II, and the themes throughout the story include death, literature, and love. The story begins in 1938 as Liesel Memminger, a 9-year-old girl, travels with her younger brother Werner on a train to the new foster home in Malching. Their mother, a communist, can no longer care for them due to the rising dangers of the Nazi regime. Tragically, Werner dies during the journey, and Liesel, devastated, steals a book named The Gravedigger's Handbook from the train station. This act of theft marks the beginning of a connection to words and storytelling. Upon arriving in Malching, Liesel is placed with her new foster parents, Hans and Rosa Huberman. Hans is kind-hearted and forms a bond with Liesel through shared moments, while Rosa is strict and harsh, often intimidating Liesel. Despite the difficulties in adjusting to her new life, Liesel finds comfort in her foster father's warmth and their growing relationship. As Liesel settles into her new home, she struggles with feelings of abandonment and guilt over her brother's death. Her friendship with the neighbor boy, Rudy Steiner, provides her with companionship and adventure. Rudy idolizes Jesse Owens, the African American athlete, and the two engage in mischievous activities, including stealing food and pranks. Liesel's love for books deepens, leading her to steal more books to satiate a hunger for stories. She sneaks into the mayor's mansion where she discovers a library and develops a bond with the mayor's wife, Ilsa Herman, who allows her access to the books. The narrative takes a dramatic turn when the Hubermans decide to hide a Jewish man named Max Vandenberg in their basement. Max has a connection to the Huberman family, having known Hans from World War I. As Max becomes part of their household, he and Liesel form a close bond through their love of words and storytelling. Max shares his own experiences in a story titled The Standover Man, illustrating his struggles. As the war escalates, Liesel's world is increasingly affected by the brutality of the Nazi regime. The Hubermans risk their lives to protect Max. Liesel's perspective on the world shifts as she becomes aware of the persecution of Jews and the impact of war on her community. The tension culminates during a bombing raid on Malching, resulting in tragic consequences. Liesel survives the attack, but the Huberman's home is destroyed and she loses her beloved foster parents, Hans and Rosa. Among the victims of the bombing is Rudy Steiner, Liesel's best friend and confidant, whose death leaves her devastated. This profound loss leaves Liesel alone and grappling with overwhelming grief. After the bombing, Liesel is taken in by the mayor and his wife, where she begins to piece her life back together. In a new environment, she finds comfort in reading and writing, continuing to honor the memories of Hans, Rosa, and Rudy. The mayor's wife, Ilsa, recognizes Liesel's talent and passion for storytelling. As the war comes to a close, Liesel's experiences shape her understanding of the world. The final chapters reveal Liesel as an adult reflecting on her life and the memories of those she lost during the war. She eventually immigrates to Australia, where she marries and raises a family, but her heart remains tied to her childhood and the people who shaped her. In the conclusion, Death revisits Liesel's life, illustrating the impact of a story. He reflects on the enduring nature of human connections and the stories that shape our lives. And here ends the story. If you have anything more to add on to what I've said, please write it in the comment box. Like the video, share it with your friends, and if you have not subscribed my channel, please subscribe and support. Thank you.